Alright, looks like we got ourselves a match here on hand. Evolution taking on Invoker of Legend. Video coming to us through Kamikaze Mario. Got Evolution with a 3 aura start versus the 4 aura of Invoker. Doesn't look like either player has gone aggressive yet. Might need to turn this down a little. Invoker, though, is moving in. Evolution with that slower start, and the Enviro fakes out with a Psycho Knife. Does see the Fortress of Invoker, but Invoker not phased yet. Misses with the Vacuum Slash, but doesn't with the Ice Sword. Gets a little bit of damage down, and he's going to prevent Evolution from getting past his aura problems. Another Ice Sword connects. Evolution in trouble, now taking 6 damage from this sword. Got him on the back foot. Another one connects. Evolution has been hit now 4 times in a row by Ice Sword. I believe there's one more use on it. Doesn't get the last one, but that is 8 damage down, and Evolution is prevented that much longer from being able to recover from his aura troubles. Invoker now going to probably overwrite the Ice Sword, pick up a few more things in base. Going to be looking to get that pressure down again, as Evolution still hasn't really bounced back from the problems he's having here. Looks like he did pick up 2 capsules there. Moving back in. Got to keep the pressure on. You see this in Enviro. You see him really hanging on to it. Doesn't seem to have any meaningful offense. No way to deal with Ice Sword. He did keep the Ice Sword, so that was his last use of it one more time, I believe. Trying to hit that Lightning Sword and get whatever shield Evolution has at this point. He's got 2 or 3 more uses on it. It's getting somewhat high cost. Tries to manual that one. Evolution now trying to counter with the Psycho Knife, getting a little bit more bold. Doesn't get any damage down. Psycho Shells finally to block the sword. Invoker with one more use on Lightning Sword, I do believe. Evolution now trying to lay down his Enviro. Invoker, I don't even know if Invoker has a sword that he can use to stop him while he goes to lay this. Takes another 2 damage from the Psycho Knife. He doesn't quite connect with that Lightning Sword, and that was, I believe, his last use of both swords. Going to be looking to drop them. Evolution failing the cartwheel to get across the boxes. Trying to hang here, and not having the easiest time. Finally gets across. See the Soul Cage. It's an interesting call after being down to 10 health already. In order to hang it, he either needs Invoker to hit him, uses his own Psycho Knife to hang it. Invoker now going to have his aggression tempered a little bit. That's so bad for Evolution right now, though. When he's low in aura, lower on health. I mean, he has the advantage as a cartwheeler at least, but that's about the only advantage he's got going for him when he's already lower on every resource than Invoker is right now. Got ourselves a little bit of lag there. Invoker uses the heat. It's probably a good call. Kill him a little bit faster, bigger hits. Means you take less damage as you go through. Evolution now down to 6. Got to see some healing waters or a joke of Anubis, something like that. It's got to be, or Judge of Anubis, excuse me. It's got to be something big, or otherwise this is just not going to work. Overriding the aura. Invoker seems to be digging for something of his own now. Not sure if he knows he can overwrite the aura without incurring the health cost there. Invoker now moving back in to go on the offensive. Evolution's got 3 attacks. He's at 7 skills remaining. If there's a setup to this arsenal, if there's an execution to be had, he should be at it now. Excalibur, going to be erased by a guard of water. Invoker playing this very smart so far. Evolution picks up another attack. Is this just paired with bravery moves? Is that what we have? Invoker with a confusing move there. Looks like he used a shatter in his own base. Oh, is that a railgun maybe? And I just completely misread that? I don't know. Railgun in hand will be lethal if Evolution gets tagged by it. Psycho Knife and Excalibur erased. Evolution that much lower now. Dazzle coming out, in my opinion, not the best choice. I would not use the Dazzle with the Soul Cage down. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, it's actually a really good call. As a cartwheeler, Evolution has to block it, or he gets railgunned. So you can attrition his health down this way. I am actually 100% on the Dazzle train. I love the Dazzle train. Managed to make that one get blocked by terrain. Invoker needs to be careful. Evolution likely sitting on some sort of Excalibur, another one shot that he has left. Oh, trash damage. It was off screen, but trash damage will connect, and that'll be game 1 to my boy Invoker of Legend. Evolution trying something tricky, and it didn't work out for him. And we are on highway now. Let's see what these players have for us here. Evolution with a 0 aura start almost. 1 aura. That's a problem, unless it's intentional. Mario also with some problems. Now makes the suicide. Evolution now at 2 aura. Invoker with a much better spawn and a much better start. This does not look good for Evolution so far, but he's already used Tiger Strength. Maybe he's got a laser. Invoker jumps it. Looks like Twist Laser comes out of Evolution. Now uses a level amp, has him up to 5 aura. Recovering. He's getting there. Eats a rock shot while using a Tiger Strength. Invoker not content to sit back while Evolution tries to recover from this and tries to pepper with that Tiger Strength Twist Laser. He's going to start throwing out some rock shots. Looks like another level amp and then a shield. A learning. Has a rock shot of his own now with Tiger Strength. And the Ice Sword comes out once again out of Invoker. Looks like he's running the same deck as he did last time with that Psycho Blade and the Ice Sword. He's getting a fair bit of damage though. Evolution straight up chase out of his base and the drop down punished by the rock shot. Textbook rock shot throw out of my boy Invoker. A man after my own after my own... Gotta find a good word here. Losing my flow. My own nature, I guess. I know that's a phrase, and I'm missing the last word of it. But now Evolution's down to 6 aura against Invoker. In such a rough spot. He's losing the ability to be able to trade with him. Tiger Strength thrown on. Going to try and test out what Invoker has now. With the Twist Laser once again. That one is able to connect. He's got Twist and Slide, it looks like. Invoker's going to use the Healing Water as Evolution continues to try and get some dirty angles on him. That Twist Laser doing some work. Invoker's going to need to find a new attack and get back in range. And he is going to make it in safely. He's going to go back to throwing his rocks. Getting his rocks off, you could say. Some manual aims now out of Evolution, thrown out trying to fight back. He's got the better setup now with the Tiger Strength lasers, in my opinion. But he's down so far in health, it makes it hard for him to take advantage of that, because all Invoker has to do is keep throwing Rock Shot, and every time Evolution fires, if he gets hit, you know, that's going to be a problem for him. Looks like an Erase Shell, though, could be a good answer to that Rock Shot. It's an expensive defense, though. Invoker might be able to fake it out and get around it. Evolution now trying to find a different angle, but Invoker's going to keep following. He's not going to let him get too far away from him to start pummeling with those lasers again. He will catch that now. But he has a second one, and that one almost connects right on top of Evolution's noggin. A man after my own heart. There it is. That's the saying I was looking for. A man after my own heart. Invoker with the rush with 2 rock shots. What's better than having a rock shot in hand? It's having 2, and Invoker does. Still trying to catch Evolution up here on this top spawn, keeping himself away from the lasers. Evolution without a shield. Has to be careful. He's trying to get that angle. As a cartwheeler, it's a lot harder to get some of these laser angles. Especially when Invoker's reading it so well and keeping up with him. Continuing the barrage, Evolution now has a new angle. I wish I could pan to see where he's at. Oh, he's just back up at his spawn, so Invoker's in a good spot again. He had a really dirty angle there, almost caught Invoker a minute ago. Oh, 6 damage of trash. I think that was from his own rock shot, too. Tragedy strikes for Invoker. Invoker still wanting to keep the low ground. I think he might be better if he went up the stairs and put a little pressure on, but he decides to jump off. Something in his base is worth the potential laser barrage. Still hiding from these lasers as Evolution tries to position himself. That twist laser is going to quickly become problematic from that corner once again. Vacuum Wall says problematic, not even. And he takes both. That was 2 twist lasers. I think he caught both there from Evolution. Just as I was about to say that he only has the vibration laser left, he picks up another attack. I'm unsure as to what it is. But that vacuum wall has been invaluable so far after Evolution's dug so hard through this arsenal. A Dazzle now connects onto Evolution. And another thrown out. Evolution stays away from that one. A very patient waiting game here. Evolution's got 3 attacks now, but he seems content to just use Vibration Laser for now. I think he wants to break the vacuum wall with that. Looks like Invoker is still trying to find the skill he wants. He's going to miss blocking that Vibration Laser. Decides to spend a Glacial Wall on that one and give himself a little bit of reprieve in order to dig some more. Going to occasionally poke out with the Dazzle as well. Keeps Evolution on his toes. Might be digging for that Railgun that we saw in this arsenal last time. If he gets down to Railgun, the Dazzle Railgun could finish cross-map. Best case scenario for Invoker here is if he can bait Evolution into continuing to fire when the Tiger Strength laser, or when the Tiger Strength is off, and then catch the Vibration Laser. Because it does seem very telegraphed that, oh, he manages to get the erase, but right after the last Vibration Laser will finish him off. And that'll tie our series 1-1 as we move to City now. Looks like Panorama was banned. See, Evolution's already taken a little bit of damage. We hear Slide Lasers coming out of Invoker doing some work. That time it's going to be caught by Glacial Wall. It was actually Twist Laser. I'd like to see Invoker start manual aiming some of these signs here. Twist Laser with the Tiger Strength. He'll break it that time. Armoros Watch, or no, Neutralization now. Trying to get that +1 off of Evolution. Manual aiming his lasers. Switching it up with the Neutralization, still trying to catch that +1 off of him. Evolution hyper kicking right into the signs is a bold move. Invoker is able to catch him though with that Neutralization. That was a good move. See, Return to Nature doesn't do a whole lot to Invoker. He breaks another Glacial Wall. Oh, he almost gets up out of the way of the Ice Sword, but that's okay. One hit isn't too bad, but he decides to run away rather than jump on the box. But a very nice juke tricks Evolution, and he does make it out okay. Just one hit. Back to manual aiming onto Evolution. Looks like he caught one there, too. Just off camera for a moment. Evolution teasing now with the backdraft bullet. That one looked like a snap. Evolution starting a new meta with Snap here on City. Heaven forbid you run Kai Bullet or Hyper Kai Bullet like a civilized gentleman. Running Snap. No heat on. A good manual by Evolution, or excuse me, by Invoker catches Evolution. Trying to follow now with the Hyper Kick and the Flame Sword. I think Invoker needs to create a little distance, and Evolution does it for him by diving off the map. Invoker looking good so far. Snap still not caring about it. Evolution's got a long way to go to come back from this, and one or two more lasers are going to finish him off. And he can hit his Snap onto Invoker all he wants. It doesn't do anything to Invoker. Oh, he catches him. Doesn't even need to use Tiger Strength anymore. And Invoker's sword walks have been immaculate, and his manual aiming with the Twist Laser is truly admirable. Finally connects with a Flame Sword, but he doesn't get his pursuit. And Invoker stays away from that one. Next laser, and Evolution's dead, but the only option he has is to hang out here. He really has no other ranged options. He has to stay on him in the melee, and he has to be able to beat Invoker's manual aim, which has been good and has gotten better And that'll be a 2-1 lead for Invoker of Legend moving into game 4, I believe, now on lane. And let's see what they've got here for us. Low aura start for Evolution. Acquisition already on for Invoker of Legend. Let's get a view now. Neither player's really moved in on the other. Evolution is getting some laser damage, though. Blazing Bullet as well. Evolution very aggressive despite the 2 aura start, actually. Invoker seems to be wise now to Evolution's little tricks. Is feeling confident in his own hand and wants to get inside the range of that laser. He's going to play Rock Shot versus Blazing Bullet here in the lift. See who comes out on top. Manages to get around the glacial wall. Breaks it now. And stays away from the Blazing Bullet there. Evolution trying to create a little bit of distance here. Oh, he's caught by that Rock Shot. Invoker. This absolute monster showing up today. I believe this is only... It might be his first match against Evolution, who's sitting at second in the group right now. Might be his second. I'd have to go back and check, but he is looking really good against the second place player who's played almost all of his matches already in Group D. The Group of Death. Invoker looking to come out on top, manages to dodge what looked like a vacuum slash and hits with his own 5 damage Psycho Burst. Evolution just continues to get countered and punished at every turn throughout these matches. Another Psycho Burst comes out, and he catches him again with he faked it up there, fell down, and then when Evolution chased after, he was able to catch him on the fall. It is 18 life to 4. Evolution. Is this the same player we've seen just stomping his way through the group? Is this Invoker of Legend of the last tournament? I don't know. Invoker is looking good, and I don't even know what to say. If it's just Evolution getting outclassed, if he's having a bad day, or if this is the new Invoker of Legend to worry about. I am so excited, regardless of how this series turns out, to see more Invoker of Legend. He is looking good for a player that only played since the beginning of the re-release. He never played back in the old day. This is a newcomer to Phantom Dust, and he's taking down one of the premier vets right now. He has him on the back foot, 2-1 in the series, and down to 4 health with 1 shot left needed on the Rock Shot. Invoker still keeping the pressure on, and all Evolution can do is run. Auto Shield already popped by a Rock Shot, keeping him alive for a moment more. Invoker keeping the pressure on. Evolution continuing to run and dash and wheel around the map, trying to stay away from the acquisitioned up Rock Shot. A man after my own heart, Invoker of Legend, about to win this match off of the back of Rock Shot on multiple maps. My goodness, I'm developing a man crush over here on Invoker of Legend. I'm loving this. Watching him take down one of the vets with a Rock Shot. Absolutely fantastic play. Evolution finally counters with an Ice Sword, has the heat on. We'll see how much damage he can get down now with that, or if Invoker can stay away from him. Manages to dodge that one. He should be back up on it, and he's got the high ground once again with the Rock Shot. Coming out. Oh, that one was so close, too. Evolution had a window, and he wasn't really able to keep it going. Picks up some more aura. That Ice Sword is going to hurt that much more with the heat on. He's got +2 now. But Invoker, undaunted, on the offense. Power Shell, a good defense against the laser and the Ice Sword. Tries to connect with his own Psycho Knife. Walks the Flame Sword. Throws the Rock Shot. Oh, he didn't. Either he didn't have the R or he didn't do it. That would have been the kill. Dodges. Get it. Come on, you got to get him while he's dropping down, Invoker. He was giving it to you there twice. Just waiting to die. Invoker now retreating back to base. Laser's not quite reaching yet. Too far away. Invoker's going to override a little bit more. Still doesn't need to block yet. Evolution's way too far out of range. Evolution hiding in that corner of the map. Just hoping to score a random hit onto Invoker. Jumping some lasers now. He's going to be moving back in to get inside the range of that. Fortress catches the Psycho Knife, and he eats a 5 damage Flame Sword. That's going to hurt. Invoker losing some momentum. Pops a capsule. Not sure Evolution's going to care too much about that. It looked like it was just a shatter. Evolution relying on the Flame Sword and the laser right now. Might not mind overly much losing a capsule. Still keeping the shatter in hand. And a Psycho Shell. Has another attack now, though, after having lost the Psycho Knife. Augmenting his hand. We haven't seen what he's got yet, though. Evolution yet to land one of these manual aims. Oh my goodness, you've got to hit him as he's dropping down. He's given you so many shots, Invoker. So many extra shots there. You've got to hit him on the drop. Oh, he managed to manual aim, or excuse me, sword cancel the Psycho Burst and then follow up with it, and that'll be a 3-1 win for Invoker of Legend. Newcomer to Phantom Dust over one of the most storied vets, Evolution, in a glorious set. I am so excited to see more Invoker of Legend. 3-1 victory in Group D over Evolution.